What you got to say about that?
Alright, so I've been gone a while, but I bring you this picture of me and a chicken, so I think we're even. So this video is going to get us into like middle spring. I don't even know the dates. I've forgotten much of the details.
This is crazy.
It opens to a trip to Florida. She still rocks. These two are still tied at the hip.
Hey, turn around. Let me take a picture of you working together, the two of you.
This is your I can't get along, so I'm stuck together shirt.
Stick your tongue in. I don't want a tongue picture.
The wonders of 21st century parenting. And now for an abrupt change. Yeah. Doesn't scare you as much as it scares me to know she's now more lethal. Allison, more lethal than ever. That's her tagline. It's a bumper sticker I bought. Hard to commentate.
Hey, Howlin'. How big are you? So big!
On a trip I wasn't on.
Do you like riding with Paisley? Uh-huh. Do you like riding forward?
Things were about to take a turn. Pawpaw died the weekend before Grandma June's memorial, and so we headed to Chicago. But first, we pit stopped in South Carolina. It was a crazy week. I want to talk about Pawpaw at the end of this vlog, and I want to talk about June, but I'll do that in a separate vlog. The double funeral for Red and Paisley was lost in a sea of hanging out with Cousin Peter. They weren't terribly affected by it. It was an end of an era, but you know what? But like I said, more on that in a future video. Rest in peace, Grandma June. What we did was go to Wisconsin to a farm.
That's me. This is my cow.
We figured while here, let's do Wisconsin. And how else can you do Wisconsin but to do a dairy farm? There's really no other way to do Wisconsin. There's no reason to do anything else.
Open your hand up.
And this was quite possibly the coolest farm tour I have ever been on. And I've been on a lot of farm tours.
Are you trying to shoot my boot? Is that what you're doing? You're squirting my boot? Are you trying to squirt your dad? Open your fingers again. Mom's gonna do this. Mom knows what this is all about. It's exactly the same.
Mommy's been here, done that. She feels one with this cow, actually.
No doubt.
The farmer's wife, or I guess is a farmer herself, it's not really terribly fair to say farmer's wife, was awesome. She loved it. We loved it. It was great. Baby cows, pigs, whole 9 yards. This was Hinchley's Dairy Farm in Cambridge, Wisconsin. It was awesome. It was just us and the farmer's wife, who loved everything about the farm, and like you just enjoyed the experience because she enjoyed the experience, even though she'd been there like 20 years.
Click, 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 click. Did that tickle? Is she tickling you? Click, 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 click.
If you ever want to do Wisconsin, I mean, this is Wisconsin. We crushed it.
Yeah, dump it in there.
State of Wisconsin, mission accomplished. Seriously, greatest farm tour.
Hi.
But we left that place, and Allison and I looked at each other as we drove away, and we like wanted to pinch ourselves. It was such a great tour. And then this happened. This is tight. You and I could be pirates together. You'd be an awesome pirate. Hey, Allison. I got a new chick. I got a side chick. I got a side chick now. You did say this was a female, right?
No, this is
You and I, Jim. It's all right. Hey, ladies. Have you met Jim? They are so into you. They are like super into you. What about these ladies? You like these ladies? You want me to put it in a word for you? Allison thought that segment lasted too long. I felt like that segment did not last long enough. Me and Jim, we were tight.
I'm bigger than you.
And there's a lot of this in Wisconsin. Just a lot of this. Flat, cheese curdy-ness. Flat and cheese curdy-ness. Wisconsin checked off. And we have to get our souvenirs. But as for experience in Wisconsin, I mean, this is all I can come up with. We fell for this tourist trap.
You go see a mouse?
I spent way too much money in that gas station.
Everybody look at Daddy. Everybody look at Daddy.
Really, this is the quintessential cut because we've spent at this point about 23 hours in the car and had another 7 or 8 to go. So you have to take your wins where you can get them. Facing forward meant she got to watch TV. She loved it.
Poop.
Alright, back at Uncle Brad's house.
Did you poop? 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 Did you poop?
We're happy.
Did you
We're grumpy. We're tired. But we get to hang out with Cousin Peter again. We love Cousin Peter. Also, lots of LaCroix flavors in the north that we don't have in the south, so we had to stock up on LaCroix. And then back to Georgia. Our poor minivan. We survived. Sorry this took so long. We kind of breezed over it. I mean, most of the trip was in Chicago. We were at Grandma June's memorial. That's what triggered it all. But in the middle of that was Papa's funeral, and I never know what pictures or videos to take of funerals. So I didn't take any videos or photos, and that makes for bad vlogging. But I want to leave you with this one story. Allison and I had been dating for about 1.5 years, and the truth of the matter is, Allison's family is very different than my own. Said a different way, I'm very different than them, and I always wondered how I'd ever feel like family. About 1.5 years into dating Allison, I walked into Mama and Papa's house, and there was my picture up on the mantle. They accepted me first. That's when I knew. I will say there's less sadness at a funeral of anyone whose life was well lived.